Sit down, man. You're not going to disparage a judge. And you're not going to disparage somebody who's deceased. 25G3067848 and B. Good morning, ma'am. Your name? All right, so they're going to use, they say you have a valid plate. They're going to go ahead and dismiss. They're going to dismiss the expired plate. They say you have a valid plate now, and you are going to plead responsible on file A to impeding with the understanding that they will then move to dismiss the speed. True?
I close it anything. I don't understand much of anything.
Okay, well,
Just know that I was having a,
let me slow down, man. Let me slow down. You have two charges. You have speeding and you have expired plate. They're offering you to plead to impeding traffic, which is no points, and it won't go on your record. If you plead to that, they're going to dismiss the speeding charge and the expired plate charge. Do you understand that?
no.
What part don't you understand? They're offering you to plead to impeding traffic.
I've got to close it entry. And I'm not understanding much of what you're saying.
Okay,
I just know that I didn't know that I had a medical crisis at the time.
hang on. I want to make sure you understand before we go on. They're going to offer you the opportunity to plead to a 0-point violation. It's not going on your traffic
I
record.
have no money.
Ma'am, you can fight the ticket if you want. I can't solve that issue for you. I'm not going to, if you don't understand, I'll just set it for hearing on both charges and we'll have a hearing. I don't know what more I can do. They're telling you if you plead to impeding, it's 0 points. It won't go on your traffic record and the speeding charge will be dismissed.
I don't have any money.
Do you want to plead to this first? Do you want to plead to impeding?
No.
What do you want to do?
I want to do.
Ma'am, you're not going to get argumentative with me now, are you? You're not going to get argumentative with me now, are you?
Don't know. I don't understand
What part don't you understand?
much of any of this.
Well, that's easy to say. I mean, I don't understand what's going on in the world now either. And I get that.
I was lost in.
Ma'am, you can set it for hearing if you want. I can tell this is going to be one of these where you don't want to plead and you want them to dismiss it and they're not willing to dismiss it. You're either going to have to plead to impeding or set them both for hearing. That's the best I can do. I will work with you on the payments. I don't intend to lock you up.
I don't have money.
Ma'am, I'm not talking about the money yet. I'm not talking
I
about.
gotta go to jail because I don't have the money.
So you understand what's going on. You just want to quarrel with me, right? You want to argue with me, right?
No, I just don't have money.
Ma'am, if you want me to set these for hearing, I will set them for hearing. If you want to plead to impeding traffic,
No.
you don't want to plead to impeding traffic. Well, why don't you sit down and think about it? I got all these people with,
Anybody else? I'm still gonna have a head injury.
ma'am, you want to argue with me, huh? I don't need to argue, and I'm not arguing with people. If somebody wants me to argue with them, they can pay me a lot more than the state's paying me. I'm not going to argue with you. Have a seat, have a seat, have a seat, and that's what I'm going to do. That's Susan.
Amy Powers.
Have a seat, and I'll be back with you. You think about what you want to do, okay? What's that?
Amy Powers, if you got it on your bunch.
I had injury.
Ma'am, settle down, please. You don't get this outburst like that. I can't explain it any better than I have. You want to argue with me. People want to argue with me, detective, sometimes. You know that, Mr. Slough? I don't understand it. They want to argue with you. Like I'm the guy who got them in trouble. I'm the guy who was pressing the accelerator. I'm ridiculous. I need, are you ready, Miss Wolf, or have you not figured out what you're going to do and I'm not going to argue with you? You're either,
Bad head day.
so am I. Come on up here. Susan Lynn Wolf, 25G , 306-784, A and B. 306-784, 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 All right, your name again?
Lynn Wall.
So I'm going to ask you, you can either plead to impeding and they'll dismiss the speed and they'll dismiss the expired plate, or you can set them both for hearing.
Okay, but I gotta go to jail because I have no
Ma'am.
money.
I will give you time to pay.
I'm in the hole every month.
Ma'am, I don't know what to tell you. I can figure something out, but I'm not waiving your fines. I waive your fines. I gotta waive everybody else's fines.
That's why I want to go to jail.
Well, I don't want to send you to jail. Do you want to take this deal or you,
Because of the judge, okay?
you what?
Department to trial, I was told I would lose because everybody knew that auto owners own Tyrannus. The judge said I wasn't injured in the accident. I'm living on less than $10,000 a year because of that damn judge.
Stop it. Judge Tyrannus was a very, very, very well-respected judge.
He said I
So
wasn't
wait a
injured in the
minute,
accident.
wait a minute. I'm not talking to you about Judge Tyrannus. I believe he's deceased. I had respect for him when I was a lawyer, and he was a very well-respected judge, and that's not fair. And hang on. I have nothing to do with that.
Right.
All right, so you're gonna,
That's why I have no money.
ma'am, I
I
can't,
need to go to jail because I have no money.
all right. Do you want me to set it for hearing, or are you gonna plead to impeding?
I have no money. How do I?
Have a seat. You think about it further, but you're not going to bring up you're not going to start disparaging a judge, particularly one who's deceased. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Sit down.
Don't tell me that damn judge was a good judge.
Ma'am, you come up here 1 second. You want to go to jail, you keep acting like this, but it's not going to take care of your ticket. You are not going to carry on in a courthouse like this. Come here. Come up here.
I'm extremely dizzy at the moment.
Sit down, man. You're not going to disparage a judge. And you're not going to disparage somebody who's deceased.
I gotta close it in.
And Judge Tyrannus was in,
Said it wasn't in.
well, I got to tell you, my money would be on Judge Tyrannus's decision because he was a very, very, very good man and a very respectful man. And I'm not talking about it, and you're not mentioning his name again. And when you tell me you're ready, I will call your case. All you have to do is raise your hand. I will call your case, and I will either set it for hearing or I will take the plea.
I gotta go. I gotta go. I can't be here. I gotta go. I gotta go.
Set it for hearing, Heather. Go down the hall and get your notice, ma'am.
Okay, Judge. You just want me to set it for, you
I
want me to
tell
set
you,
it
there
for
are days
formal
I
or?
wonder. There are just days that I wonder.
Judge,
What
you want me to
the-
set that for a formal hearing? or-
Everybody,
Remember.
so many people are so angry now. Yeah, I know. Zero King.
In this courtroom exchange, the judge carefully explains a plea deal involving a speeding charge and an expired plate violation, offering the defendant a reduced option of pleading to a 0-point impeding traffic offense while dismissing the more serious charges. However, confusion and frustration quickly build as the defendant struggles to understand the legal terms and repeatedly insists they have no money, leading to rising tension in the courtroom. The judge maintains control, repeatedly clarifying the options and reminding the defendant to stay respectful, especially after inappropriate remarks about a deceased judge are made. As emotions escalate, the hearing shifts between explanation and frustration, highlighting the clash between legal procedure and a defendant overwhelmed by the process.